Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. Early voting is now underway as of Monday, and if our neighboring background states are any indication, we're going to end up with a record turnout of voters casting ballots early. The voting window obviously began on Monday, yeah, there you go, and runs through Saturday, November the 2nd. Yes, even on Saturdays, but not on Sunday the 27th. The State Election Commission said that nearly 53% of all ballots in 2020 were cast before Election Day, and those folks think the percentage could go as high as 60% this year. You will need a valid ID to vote, and you're asked not to wear anything politically inspired. You could, for example, be asked to turn a t-shirt inside out if it's got a candidate's name on it. If you need information on what's on your ballot, you can get a sample ballot. I just did it at scvotes.gov. There are 4 places in Beaufort County where you can vote early: the County Election Board office on John Galt Road in Beaufort, the Bluffton Rec Center on Ulmer Road, the St. Helena Library, and the new location at the USCB Hospitality Campus on the south end of Hilton Head Island. The voting hours, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. And again, there is Saturday voting at those same times the next 2 weeks. We have our first controversy in the process. Hundreds of voters in nearby Berkeley and Dorchester counties mistakenly received duplicate, more than one, absentee ballots last week. An estimated 250 voters are impacted in Berkeley County, another 100 in Dorchester. The clerical error can be fixed by election officials monitoring the absentee ballots as they get returned so that they can double check that nobody voted more than once. Now, maybe a lesson to be learned here. 3 of the 4 escapees from the Chesterfield County Jail are still on the loose, but one has been caught, and so has the woman who helped the escapees get away. The 21-year-old woman was the first one caught and arrested in the plot, identified through text messages from at least one of the inmates. There's the lesson to be learned. It's still not clear how the inmates managed to escape in the first place. And there's a change at the top coming with the Palmetto Breeze bus service. Mary Lou Franzoni, who has run the operation for the last decade, is retiring at the end of the month to be replaced by current marketing director Brian Sullivan. Franzoni's credited with launching the seasonal trolley service on Hilton Head Island, the year-round Bluffton Breeze bus routes, updating the quality of the buses, and its mobile app. Sullivan won out in a nationwide search for a new executive director. He has served in public transit for 30 years. For more details on these and other Lowcountry news stories, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. We're going to talk sports a little bit later on, but we've been rolling through a wonderful run of weather over the past week to 10 days. Will it continue? Maria Soden has the answer.
Thanks, Bob. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like it's going to be much warmer this week compared to last week, with the highs getting back up into the 70s and 80s, and we're going to be seeing plenty of sunshine. So taking a look at Tuesday, it's going to be sunny, with Hilton having a high of 77, a low of 64, Bluffton's a high of 79, a low of 61, and Beaufort's of a high of 79 and a low of 60. The sunrise for Tuesday is going to be at 7:32 and sunset's going to be at 6:42. Taking a look at the tides, low tides going to be at 8:30 a.m. and high tides going to be at 1:45 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Wednesday's going to be sunny with highs in the 80s, lows are going to be in the low 60s. Then come Thursday, again, it's going to be sunny with the highs in the 70s and 80s, lows are going to drop down into the 60s and 50s. And then come Friday, once again, it's going to be sunny with highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s and 60s. That's it for your Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather. Let's send it back to the desk.
Again, a little bit later on, we're going to talk Loco sports and a big upset in high school football. We're also going to talk with a longtime Lowcountry city servant about to take a bow. And up next, we'll talk with State Senator Tom Davis about something we probably haven't talked nearly enough about, the energy future here in the Lowcountry. Stay with us.